Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome to the Video Gamers Podcast. Can you hear a game and instantly recall the box art for it? Do you remember the days of picking a game solely based on the box art and the screenshots on the back? What about some of the incredible modern art we've seen for game releases? Well, on today's episode, we're going to be drafting the best video game box art. From the memorable to the iconic, we're going head to head to see whose team will reign supreme. But first, some introductions are in order. I am your host, Josh, and joining me, he's the Earl to my Toe Jam, the Clank to my Ratchet, and the Knuckles to my Sonic. It's Ryan.
You got me a little worried now about my picks. You're going deep with that. You're going
Ryan, we're
deep,
always
buddy.
worried about your picks. I don't know if you know this, but anytime we do a draft, we're always a little bit worried.
You should be scared. I got fire today.
Okay, all right, we'll see. You do have the age to remember some of the better box art, at least. So you do have something going for you on this one.
Call me old, buddy. All right.
And joining us, he had to ask us what we meant when we said box art, which led us to Googling the more modern answer. And apparently it's called key art now, since games don't come in boxes anymore. It's Ace.
You know, they say to never judge a book by its cover, but they never said anything about video games.
Yeah, dude. Let's be honest, man. A good cover art, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call
cover
it cover art
is what we should call it, because key art's dumb and it's not box art anymore because there are no more boxes.
Yeah, because there's no boxes anymore. So it's like, whatever that picture is, when a game is announced and you get the picture, that picture that is what you see when you Google the game.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, people.
Yeah.
Box art, cover art, key art, whatever you want to call it.
It's probably
there
like
have been some
rectangle.
iconic ones out there. I mean, that's why I said in the intro, man, you just close your eyes and it's like, boom, I can picture this instantly,
Yeah.
There will be some nostalgia, I'm sure, because for the older gamers out there, they remember what it's like to go to the store and walk up and down the aisle and look at games that you didn't know, and go like, oh, this game looks cool. And then you pick it up, you turn it around, you start looking at the screenshots on the back, you read the description, and then you go, yeah, I want this one. Yeah. It was that way if you were in a Blockbuster or any video rental store renting a game. I mean, like I said, the OG gamers will understand, but don't worry, newer gamers, y'all get some really, really cool art nowadays too. And so we're not restricting it to just older games either. So guys, this is going to be a fun draft. I'm really curious to see if we have overlap, if we are going to snake some picks from each other on this one. But to explain it to the listeners that may not be aware how we do these drafts, we are going to take turns. So we have randomized the order using our AI overlords, and the order that was picked today, I will go first, and then it's going to be Ace, and then Ryan. And then because Ryan gets the last pick, he's going to get the first pick in the next round. So Ryan will actually go back to back, and then it'll be Ace and then me. And then because I was last in that round, I get to go first in the round after. So we're going to do 5 rounds, which means we're going to pick 5 games each for this draft. And we are going to see who puts together the best team of video game cover art. I got to ask you guys, did you get nostalgic at all? Like looking up some of these? Did you start kind of looking through these and going like, oh man?
Immediately. Like especially I know me and you, Josh, like, cause we did a lot of that. And I know you did too, Ace, but like this was like in the 90s, like the cover art and the boxes that you would pick up, and some of them, especially the PCs, would have that extra flap on the front. You could open and look at more stuff. And dude, it was wild, because I knew my ones that came to my head. And then I just started Googling like game cover art and looking at stuff, and ones that I totally forgot of, and it just, there was so much there, and games that I didn't know that I remembered, and so there was a lot of really cool nostalgia that hit hard when I was looking this up. It was fun research. Research isn't always fun. This was fun.
Yeah. What about you, Ace? Did you have a hard time coming up with a list? Did you have a bunch that just popped in?
It was less of a list and more of a sudden just burst of memories of all my favorite box arts that I had to sift through like a library. And then I found so many, I was like, oh, this one's great. This one's great. And then I'd see a few. I was like, no one knows what that game is. I can't put that there. And then I remembered what American versions of Nintendo games looked like.
Oh man.
yeah.
With the original
dude.
Mega Man.
Yep.
So oddly enough for me, the main thing, because, you know, as the oldest one of the bunch, like, you know, I grew up playing Atari, you know, and this, like, they had to grab your attention. There was no internet back then. Like, if it wasn't for the box art, you didn't buy the game. Like, we didn't have Metacritic. We didn't have Steam. We didn't have anything to tell you how good these games were. And so you went by what the box looked like. And it's crazy because I started thinking, like, and actually looking up some of these really old Atari games. And it's like, bro, some of the art back then was awesome, dude. And
Dude, it was
like,
metal, man. Absolutely.
it really, that's the best way to describe it, is it was metal. Like, they were trying to just buy me, play this game.
The game looks nothing like this.
It's terrible pixels. It's the worst graphics you've ever seen, but you were like, yeah, this is great. So yeah, and then I was like, I cannot pick any Atari games because there's nobody's gonna know what the heck I'm talking about, man.
I picked Pong.
So now, one thing I got a question before we get into the draft, because I want to just preface a little bit about the strategy involved here. We just simply name this the best. Now, best is subjective, right? Like, so did you try to go with like iconic games? Did you go with what you thought was just the coolest looking art? Did you go with a mix? Like, which one did you go with?
I went for like a mix of what's kind of iconic and what stands out, and also what I really enjoy personally to see as in my box art for my games and what makes me pick them up. But there's definitely a few of my listeners, people are just like, who cares about the box art for that game?
I did a mix as well. Yeah, I did a mix as well. Just some older, some newer kind of things that really hit for me.
Is Ace frozen for you, Ryan?
No.
Dude, is it freaking
really?
7 o'clock, dude?
I'm not frozen.
Ace.
5, 6, Ace.
I'm
No.
right here.
Oh my gosh, not again, dude.
Dude, I'm right here.
Ace?
Do not,
What do you-
don't start with me.
What time is it?
Is he going to come back?
You're not funny.
Ace,
Ace.
if you can hear us, leave your recording going.
You're not funny.
Leave it going. Message us if you're is uploading.
Ace?
Ace.
Is he frozen for you? He's straight frozen for me, dude.
Yeah. It's all pixelated too. What the heck?
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I'm not a dumbass.
Oh, man.
I know what you're doing. I can see the upload percentage.
We still got you a little bit though. We got you a little bit.
Okay. Oh, I made myself choke. Oh, man. Okay.
Look at him.
Ace is shooting daggers
He's so
right
mad.
now, man. If looks could kill. Oh, man. Oh, he just kicked over his chair. Oh, man.
Do you know how much work
we
I've
love
done?
you, buddy. That was so funny. We were like, bro, it's getting close to 7. We got to do it.
Worth it.
Oh,
Worth it.
oh.
Scared the
so-
crap out of me.
so for the listeners that are like, what the heck is going? Ace's internet for 2 episodes crapped out on us. He has PTSD from all of this. Ryan and I before the show were like, bro, we are going to pretend like Ace's internet dropped out just to try to get him.
I love it.
He
I may have went
To
a little
his
too
credit-
hard on the chair.
Ace just broke his chair.
took his chair.
Oh no!
He knocked a leg off.
He knocked the leg off his chair.
Oh man, it should just snap back on, right?
Yeah, but like if I lean forward, I will fall. So I'm just gonna.
Ace, okay, so maybe Ace might fall during this episode. This is
So
this is
stay
gonna be great,
tuned.
so-
Okay.
yeah. Oh, we're sorry to do that to you,
Oh.
Ace, but
Man,
No,
y'all
I'm
suck.
not okay.
I was
I'm
like,
not at all. That was totally worth it.
okay.
and then like so then we start messaging Ace, like saying, Ace, are you there? And then he's like, lies and slander. And then we're like, dang it, I don't know if he's buying this or not.
Poor chair.
Oh man.
Yeah, my chair.
I don't
didn't
even remember
deserve
where
that.
we were. Ryan. Oh, we were
I'll get y'all back for this.
All right, let's
I'm
pick
getting y'all
this
back for this.
cover art.
Ace
Let's
starts looking around. He's like, no. He's like, I can see me moving.
I can see me moving. I can see the upload percentage. I'm not stupid.
Oh man.
Good times.
Oh
good
no, we're
times.
the stupid ones, Ace, but it's fun to be stupid.
And if you're
sometimes,
listening,
too.
you should be watching. We have video, so
absolutely.
please watch this because it's a good time. You get to see Ace break.
Who knows? I might even turn Ace into a rat for a few seconds while we do that little bit right there. You know, just
You see his face like turning behind the rat.
All right, back to the show. Ace broke his chair. Oh man, this is
I'll fix it later. It's fine.
Off
Whatever.
the rails already.
all right. So we were talking.
What we're doing?
We were talking about strategy. Ryan, did you go with iconic? Did you go with just beautiful? Did you go with memorable? Like, what did you try to do on this one?
I did some ones that a little bit of iconic or things that really stand out that people, when you mention it, they, just like we do with the music of games and stuff like that. And then some more kind of just ones that I think look just dope, dude. It's a cool looking cover art. People probably don't remember, or maybe they haven't seen it, and it's just, it looks, when you look at it, you're like, okay, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I kind of went with a mix. I will say that I kind of, on most of these drafts, especially when it's like the topic of best or something like that, I generally try to go with what comes to mind first for me, right?
Yeah.
Like if I have something that just immediately comes to mind, to me that tells me that ranks up there with being some of the best. And so a lot of mine are like the very initial gut reaction to, what came to mind instantly. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm sure there's others out there that are like more iconic or probably better art or something like that. But it's like, I'm going with my gut on these. So, all right, boys, you ready to get this draft started?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm winning this one now.
Yeah,
That's
with
it.
this questionable draft.
Okay.
This questionable draft order.
Hey man,
Hey, blame the AI overlords,
I even
homie.
screenshotted and posted the me asking AI to say, "Hey, please randomize these names." So, because I knew you guys would be like, "No, that's not fair." But okay, so let's just go. Let's pause for a second. Do you think there is a clear 101? Is there a clear top pick
For me, yes.
when it comes to best video game cover arts?
Yes, there is for me. I have one in
too.
my mind that
Really?
is the 101 of all game covers.
Okay, I do too. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it right here, guys. So starting this draft off, the most memorable video game cover art for me, the one that came to mind instantly. I mean, didn't even have to think about it. This is a no-brainer. It is Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
No.
I'm just
Right, he
Verbally
said it.
binding.
Hey, that's in the
Verbally
books.
binding.
That's in
You
the
got
books.
it.
Legally binding.
I love the pause that you guys had where you were like, okay, wait a minute, let me search. Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, I didn't have to search,
Yeah,
buddy.
you would.
I didn't have to search.
Ryan just Googled it. Oh, man. Listen, that might be one of the more memorable ones from the mid 90s, Ryan? Because we all remember this cover art on this
Oh
one,
my
but that is
gosh.
not my pick. It was just the funny gotcha.
And I became a man.
Oh man. All right, my real pick is Doom. To me, this
Son of
is
a gun.
one
Yep,
of the
that's
most
the 101.
iconic.
That is
I
the
mean, come on,
101.
Ace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
Iconic, the first one, Doom, the original Doom.
I prefer
Doom Slayer
2016's.
standing on top of the pile of corpses, right, where the demons are all trying to climb up on him. Wait, is that the actual original? I think it is.
Yes, it is. I'm
I'm pretty sure it's the original one. Yeah. You got me second guessing myself there because there's been so many freaking Dooms over the years. But it's the one where it is Doom Slayer, Doom guy, if you want to be more casual, standing on top of the pile of demons. He's looking down. It's got that cool color gradient where it's like the greens and then the reds. I can picture it perfectly every time I close my eyes. This is, if not one of the most iconic cover arts in gaming, but also
agree.
it's super freaking cool at the same time. So
Yeah.
It's the 101.
that is my pick for the 101. None of you guys can get it. So,
Yeah.
aha.
Yeah, I was.
Was that your pick too, Ace?
That was absolutely my pick. I was actually going to go with the 2016 remake version because I really love that one because as the Slayer instead of Doom guy. Because I don't know if.
Oh yeah.
But that's too close now. But whatever. It's fine. That's definitely the 101 though. So I'm glad we were both thinking
Yep.
the same thing there. Were you thinking that
I
too,
do
Ryan?
like that version, Ace.
Yeah.
It's a little more stylized. There's something about the slightly retro look of the original Doom that I really just I don't know. I vibed with it. it like the whole thing just screams like Doom to me too. Like I don't know, it just captures that vibe,
That's fair.
So
All right.
all right.
My
So Ace, we are up to you. Your first pick of the draft for best video game cover art. What you got?
The first game I thought of after Doom, because of course after Doom, for game cover art that really caught my eye is BioShock. I thought of BioShock
dude,
with the Big
Daddy
Daddy
logo of BioShock
Yeah.
on there.
The
Little
big
sister in the
BioShock
corner.
logo, the little sister holding onto his leg in the corner. He's in the freaking underwater tunnel in Rapture. It sells the game to you immediately. It's perfect.
That's
So,
a good one.
BioShock for sure.
That's a good pick, dude. BioShock was on my list. Just
Mine
even the
too.
logo, dude. Even without the Big Daddy, like that, the way that it kind of comes out at you. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know, dude.
iconic,
BioShock
dude.
was one of
It
those
is absolutely
very
iconic.
memorable. Yep. Ryan, you said you had a clear 101.
Oh.
Do you still have your pick?
Well, I mean, Doom was the one, but I had another one that was,
Okay.
102, if you will. But I am gonna go with the one, the only Halo 3. It was on every GameStop window section, across the whole side of the building. It is that, iconic Master Chief, jumping across with that cool backdrop. To me, when I think of like, cover arts, that's the one. When you
It's like the
plaster,
sunset.
yeah,
dude,
it's at the
that's
sunset, and it's like you see his running, and it's it's Halo 3's like arguably like the best one. So, yeah, that's gonna be Halo 3.
That's a good pick, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Halo
That's
3
good
was
art.
so good. I mean, dude, from beginning to end, Halo 3 was just incredible.
I remember
Like,
dying
honestly.
on purpose on the Warhog level just so I could keep
Yeah,
replaying it.
I know, just so you
Yeah.
could rerun it again. I know. Yeah.
Okay, so then I get another one, right?
Mhm.
You do get another one that
Uh,
starts round 2, so
I am gonna go with something a little more old school on this one. I am gonna go with Super Metroid. Have you guys
Super
seen this
Metroid?
cover?
Oh, I love the Super Metroid cover art. That's
Whoa,
great.
so-
I love that
Yes,
one.
dude.
That
So
one's
this
good.
one is just like I said before, metal. You got Samus there. She's shooting this freaking old school red dragon that you would see like on a metal band's like
Yeah.
a shirt or t-shirt or something, and the backdrop's an even bigger dragon's like face kind of half there. It's that old school, like, this game looks nothing like this, but this will get you to like feel hardcore and you're gonna buy it.
you've got the
Yeah,
big
I
green
love it, dude.
claws coming over the
Yeah.
top of the box
Yeah.
and have some unknown or unseen thing going on. I actually
Exactly.
really liked this art style that they went with for a while. It was like the kind of like almost like a weird like mix of like fantasy and cartoony in a way.
It was
you
like heavy
know?
metal
And they're-
look. Like it's
Yeah,
that,
yeah, like heavy metal fantasy almost
Yep.
was is a good way to describe it, man. Yeah, that's a good pick, Ryan. Dude,
Yeah,
that
that's
is-
a really good one, dude. I love
Is
that.
that a dragon? Is it a pterodactyl?
That's
Is it like-
Ridley, the main antagonist of the
that's
Metroid
right,
series.
it is. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. All right. So Super Metroid to start round.
Old
Dude, that's
school,
a
baby.
good one, Ryan. That wasn't even
Yeah,
on
that's a
my
really
list,
good one,
man.
dude. I like that a lot.
There's so many options.
I
Like
know.
this is going to be one of the things, dude. And listen, we fully get like the listeners are going to be like, guys, how did you not mention this? How did you not mention?
there's
Do you know
so
how
many.
many box
There's
arts
so
there are?
many.
Like, there's a gajillion of them, man. Like it's impossible to think of every one and then be like, yes, this one for sure.
This is the one.
So, all right, Ace, we're gonna get to yours right after we take a break and hear from our one of our sponsors.
All right, Rocket League players, today's episode sponsor is for you. If you're serious about ranking up, stop grinding in the dark. Start learning smarter with Trophy.ai. Trophy AI gives you real-time feedback that actually adapts to your playstyle. No more generic hit the ball better advice. It breaks down exactly what you're doing right and, more importantly, what you're doing wrong, with real-time overlays that allow you to fix your mistakes on the fly. Need to sharpen your mechanics? Trophy AI has a massive library of training packs complete with live demos from pro players. You can watch, you can practice, and maybe even learn some of their moves. Plus, there are mini games that make training fun instead of a chore. And after every match, you'll get a personalized analysis showing exactly what you can improve on. It's like having your own Rocket League coach 24/7. You'll see faster improvement, play with more confidence, and actually understand why you missed that crucial save or lost that kickoff. Try it risk-free for 7 days at trophy.ai. using the code VGP. That's TROPHI.AI. Train smarter, climb faster.
All right, we're back. We are in the middle of round 2 of our draft. Just as a quick recap, round 1 went my pick of Doom, Ace went BioShock, and Ryan went Halo 3. And then Ryan started round 2 with Super Metroid. Ace, it is back to you. What do you got, buddy?
All right. This one, I don't know if this is going to be as iconic to people as BioShock, obviously, but for me, the next one is Dishonored. Dishonored has one of the coolest freaking cover arts. You've got the main character standing on this like wreckage of a ship with the plague-ridden city in the background, and he's got that awesome skull mask for one thing that you get to wear the entire game.
It is a cool mask.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's in my background for a reason. I freaking love that thing.
Yeah.
And then you've got your freaking knife in front of you. It's just such an like iconic cover art to me, even if Dishonored isn't as beloved as I think it is.
Dishonored's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
I love Dishonored.
If Dishonored is beloved, if you have not played Dishonored, it's an absolutely incredible game. I get what you're saying that like it didn't take the world by storm, but Dishonored is like if you liked BioShock or any like honestly, Dishonored is a must play.
I did pick two very similar games.
You did BioShock and Dishonored. Ace is like he likes a certain theme here, so
I do. I love the Dishonored logo too.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, see, this is where some of this comes into play because I think I have some games, but I don't think that you guys are going to pick some of these. And so I think I'm going to pick the one I'm worried that maybe might get snaked for me. This is a modern game. My next pick is actually, I get back-to-back picks, but I'm going to take this one because it stands out to me every single time I see it. I hate this color normally, but for some reason it just works for this game. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh.
Dude, that bright like yellow color that's just so vivid, and then you have V, and I like how they mix up whether it's like the female V or the male version of the V. And it's just like, I don't know, man. There is something about how clean it is, how vibrant it is, how detailed like the characters look. But Cyberpunk 2077 to me is like it's instantly iconic. It's beautiful and it's super memorable.
They made yellow
so
cool.
that is going to be my pick to wrap up round 2.
I like how on that one too, you kind of see the tech, you see like the way they look, with the way V looks and stuff. So it gives you a little clue on what you're in for, with the changes in the,
it's the little details, man. Like that's why I say, and I'm not a big fan of like yellow. Like maybe it's just I can't wear yellow or something, but there's something about like that color with all that too, how clean it is. So, all right. And then since we're going more modern, guys, this might be one of the coolest cover arts that I think I have seen. Now, the game wasn't the best in my opinion, but when it was announced and they showed off the cover art for this, I thought this was one of the coolest things I have seen. And that is the cover art for Avowed. That cool looking skeleton thing with like all the different areas, and it's got like the growth on it. It's like, bro, I love fantasy art, number one. And there is just something about this design with like, even like the little branches and the flowers coming off the back of the head. This is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. The vibrancy of the colors, I'm still blown away every time I see this. Like if I was ever going to get another tattoo, like I could legitimately see getting this as a tattoo just with how cool this freaking image is, dude. So Avowed is my next pick on that one.
That's a good one, dude. I actually really like that cover art. I actually hadn't seen it. That's really good.
No, I wish the game was that
You've never
cool.
seen the Avowed cover art?
I didn't bother to look into that game at all because I knew I had no interest.
Too mainstream.
Yeah, I get it. Avowed.
Too mainstream? No. I hadn't heard anything good.
I know. Avowed was good. It was not great. And I think because it wasn't great, it was a disappointment to me. But it was a good game. It just wasn't the most amazing game I was hoping for. So
yeah, I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ace.
So
what's that?
I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds when that game came out. So
oh yeah, that's probably a better,
significantly
choice,
better
honestly,
game.
So
I'm also going to pick
we're back to you.
A more modern game because I absolutely adore the cover art for this game, and that's Elden Ring. Elden Ring has one of the best.
Dang it,
cover art.
Ace. You jerk. You jerk.
If neither one of you picked that, I was gonna pick it when it came back to me.
Really?
Dude.
I kind of thought maybe it would make it
It's
back
so
around to me.
good with the tarnished leaning
man.
over the corpse with the sword, and then the freaking sigil in the background glowing. It's so good, dude. I love the Elden Ring box art.
Yeah,
And the
no,
colors
that's
of like that green and the yellow once again shining. It's so good.
all those those Souls games follow that kind of just hardcore.
I might have
cover
another
art.
Souls game
Oh, I
cover art
know.
on here.
I already know what it's gonna be. I can guess it.
You probably can.
Starts with a B.
Oh no, he knows.
No. Yeah, that's on my list
Yep.
too, man. That's a good
100%.
one. Somebody better steal it. Somebody better steal it, Ryan.
I shouldn't have said anything
All
and
right,
just
Ryan.
stole it.
It is back to you, Ryan. You get back-to-back picks now.
Back to back. Okay. I'm gonna go with one. This is not super new. I'm gonna go with Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one,
a
dude.
great
I
cover.
love
dude.
that.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that
There's
one.
so much. I mean, there's a big thing too in like the Pokemon world where when you have other Pokemon in the art and stuff, and then a lot of things in there. This cover art is so cool because you have the Clone Trooper, you have the Sith, you have the Jedi. There's like stuff going on in the background. There's just so much going on and so many details. I always remember that one, and it's such an awesome game too. You know, so all my Battlefront people out there, love you.
Would you? Okay, you know how there was the big push for Battlefront 3?
Yeah,
Like, the big. I don't think we're ever gonna get it, but like that would
unlikely.
be so sweet, dude. I love Star Wars, man. Like, give me anything with a Star Wars skin on it, and I'm very likely to play it.
I have my
Oh, yeah.
doubts. EA is very eager to touch the Star Wars IP again for a while.
I honestly, I think so too, because it can't be cheap to get into
No.
that IP and say we'd like to make money off of your IP, please. All right, so Ryan, you get another pick.
Yeah,
Battlefront
one more,
2.
bud.
This is gonna start our last. No, I'm sorry. Wait, we got. This is round 4. So
Yeah, I get
start of round 4.
I get 2 more. So let's see here. Oh man. Even though I feel its successor was better, I'm going to go with Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild
Okay.
as the cover art. So
Actually,
it's,
I
a great
prefer
cover.
I prefer the Breath of the
No.
Wild cover art.
yeah, I think it's better. I
it's
thought
so
the game
good.
was better. Tears of the Kingdom was better in my opinion. I just love the mechanics of the arm, but Breath of the Wild, he's Link standing there on the cliff edge, and it's just that backdrop of Hyrule and everything. I just think it's very majestic looking as far as the cover art goes. Give you
It really is. He's
feel for
standing
the
on that
game.
boulder,
Yeah.
right? Just looking out over the valley, and it's
Yep.
kind of, I don't know, man. That's an incredible piece of art. That's actually on my list. I was gonna take that next.
yes,
honestly,
I snaked
so-
him.
Yeah, because it's so good, dude. It's like you just feel like like I don't know. It's got some vibes to it, man. That really really good.
Gives you a
so.
feel for what the game's gonna be. It's cool. I like it.
It's not my favorite Legend of Zelda cover art though for the whole series.
Ooh.
I'll say that.
Oh, I know what yours is.
Yeah, you probably do because you made my freaking
Starts with an M.
Yeah, you
know
made my
which one you're
freaking top
talking
10.
about. Yeah, I know which one it is.
All right, you're up, Ace.
Ace, we're back
Oh,
to you.
good. I can take it.
Yeah.
I kind of hinted at this. My favorite Legend of Zelda game is Majora's Mask. And Majora's Mask has one of the craziest, most cluttered cover
That
arts
mask
ever.
is cool, dude.
I love the look of Majora's Mask for one
Yeah.
thing. But it has all these bright purples and yellows and greens. And it all just shines because it's Link standing in front of the city of Termina holding a mask. And in the background, you can see the Skull Kid, who is his arch enemy, and the creepiest moon in all of gaming.
It's the moon that
The
gets
moon.
me, dude.
It's
I
that
know,
moon.
The moon is.
This was specifically for the 3DS remaster of this game, but that's what I played because I didn't have an N64. So Majora's Mask,
All
baby.
right, so
Love it.
Majora's Mask
a good
for
one.
Ace. That's a good one, dude.
I love Majora's Mask.
I won't. I'm gonna save because I was gonna mention Ocarina of Time is actually a really cool cover too.
I was like, are we all three going to take a Legend of Zelda cover?
Maybe. No, I'm not. I don't think so. Okay,
Don't do it.
I want to just take one that I think I get back-to-back picks here, and I want to take one that I think is just straight up iconic. This is when I think about a game where it's like, bro, you absolutely nailed this. It is the here. I'll just give you a hint. It's the zombie hand with the
Left 4
finger
Dead.
ripped off.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead, right?
Left 4 Dead.
I mean, it's so simple, dude. It is
All you
literally
had to
just hold
say-
up your hand and show 4 fingers.
You had to
right?
say one
And-
thing, and I already
I know.
knew.
Like you talk about an iconic cover art that is just insanely memorable and does the job. That is the cover art for Left 4 Dead. Is it beautiful? No. Like there's no art here. It is iconic. It does exactly what it needs to do. And I have to give it credit for that. And so I'm taking it because I want to have, like I said, I want to have that nice little mix there. Okay. I get one more pick and then my draft is over.
All right, make it count.
What's it going to be, brother?
What's it gonna be?
Dang it. I have so many honorable mentions.
Oh, there's so many
Like
good
ones that I
ones.
really like. I
We'll
mean,
fly through those when we get them all picked.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm really torn here. I like there's the one that I mentioned to you, Ace, that I'm kind of tempted to just take
That
right
would be
here because
really
I like it a lot.
That'd be
but
really funny.
I think I might. Like I don't know if it's on Ryan's list, but I actually really, really like this one too. All right, I'm gonna take it. I'm taking Diablo 2. Diablo 2 cover art. Dude, there's something about just that black and red, that shadowy look of Diablo's face. I got the I still remember to this day. I actually saw one of these at a thrift store the other day where it was not the battle chest, but it was what did they call like the big collector's edition?
Yeah,
Where it had
yeah.
all the runes on like the front of the box and everything, and it was Diablo's face. And I was just like, bro, I remember this. I remember going to the store to buy the box of this game and just thinking this was the coolest looking thing ever. It's just the 2 colors, man. But Diablo 2 is one of those iconic, really, really well done. And so I'm taking it, not only because I love it, but also maybe to steal it from Ryan. So
Thanks, bud.
did I steal it from
Love
you,
you
Ryan?
too. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you sniped me. I didn't think you guys were gonna take it for sure. Dang it. All right, Ace, you're up, buddy.
All right, Ryan. Your last pick.
No, it's Ace.
Or I'm sorry, Ace.
No, I was
Ace.
saying, wait.
Your last pick. Sorry.
You're done, brother.
Ace
I
is
guess
like,
I
wait
get
a minute,
4.
I get a pick
I get
here.
4. All right. I picked Bioshock.
Yeah.
Too strong.
Go ahead. We pick it. We know what it is.
Oh yeah, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Ender Lily's Quiet as the Nights.
Ah,
I knew without a doubt, dude.
Ender Lily's Quiet as the Nights has one of my favorite cover arts of all time. And I love that Ender Magnolia copied it as well and did a sort of a reverse version.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing really like in the background of this cover art. It is specifically just Lily and all the spirits she collects throughout the game, starting from the top left-hand side of the box, striking downwards. And then the Ender Magnolia one is the exact opposite. You have Lilac and all the homunculi she captures, starting at the top right, striking down left. And it's so iconic to me. I love it, man. And I know it's not going to win any votes or anything, but I freaking
They're
love
very
it.
good, though. I will say, like, if you see the 2 side by side, like
They
the
go
fact
so
that they kept the
perfectly.
theme and the vibe and all that, it's really good, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick to my guns on that.
No,
and
it's a
say
cool
it's
cover.
So good.
Quality pick.
Yeah.
Quality pick.
It's hard to pick between the
Yep.
two, honestly.
I was actually, I knew there was going to be an Ender something. I just didn't know which one you were going to go
Which
with.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
All
like
right,
it.
Ryan,
Alright,
bring
me.
us home, buddy. Your
Oh,
last
man.
pick of the draft.
So of course I gotta save the best for last. I'm gonna go with the hit classic from Super Nintendo, Shaq Fu.
Yeah, Shaq Fu.
Which is just a picture of Shaq like this. Is all just like
Just-
in a
they're
fighting
like,
sense.
Like, Shaq, just make a pose. Make a pose.
Make a pose. He's like, what do you want me to do? Like this? Like that? All right, that works. No, it's not Shaq Fu. I was just kidding. But I am going to go with one of my favorite games of all time. It's got that kind of weird, misty smoke look to it with the character kind of style. I'm going to go with Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
that's one of
assumed
my-
a Metal Gear would go.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. There's a lot. Metal Gear Solid 4, it actually has a pretty good one. I didn't love that game, but I thought the cover art is really good on it. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2, that's my favorite one for
The
sure.
styling on that is really cool, man.
It's
Like,
got
honestly,
that weird, misty, smoky
Isn't
look
it funny
to the
how you
drawing.
could kind of see the progression when somebody had a really good style, and then a lot of other games had something similar to where they're like, oh, we're getting artistic with our cover art, like okay, oh, we're getting realistic with it, oh, we're going like pure fantasy, like now we're just hiring artists, like like Echo the Dolphin. I don't know if you guys remember that was a big one where
that one was wild. I was gonna say that as a joke
just an
one too.
Artist that's so good at painting like underwater creatures, and like that's the cover, you know. All right, let's fire off some honorable mentions here, guys. I'll go with some that I had on my list, and then we'll wrap this up real quick. So I had Twisted Metal 2.
That's a good one.
That is an awesome cover art. One of the most iconic. I'm kind of surprised nobody drafted this one. Super Mario Brothers 3, the bright yellow with Raccoon Mario. Yeah. It's iconic. I think it's plain and it's simple.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's plain.
It's a little too plain, I think it's insanely iconic.
I agree.
No Man's Sky is a beautiful cover art. That one is really, really good. Starfield, surprisingly, lame game, but I really,
it is a
there's
really
something
good
about
cover.
the cover art on that one that I really liked.
Lame game? Hold on. What? Starfield wasn't lame. It may have not been amazing, but it wasn't
to
lame.
What people were hoping it was going to be. It's a fine video game. It was just disappointing.
Oh, don't say mid. I've heard so many people say mid on Instagram. On
It's been a long day of mid
PTSD,
for me too, bud. Trust me, I've heard it too.
Sometimes simple is good. The Quake with just the logo for the original Quake is really, really good and iconic. And then Limbo, that was the other one.
Ooh,
really neat with the kind of lighting on the kids, and they're all looking towards the light, and then the whole rest of the thing is dark. I thought that one was really, really neat too. So, all right, Ryan, what do you have for honorable mentions?
I got GTA Vice City. I love the bright colors and the pink, and you got the trees and the guys, in their crazy attire, their kingpin attire. Ghost of Tsushima.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Very kind of just sullen and somber, and he's just standing there, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkotron.
I mentioned that in the intro.
I know, that's why I was like, oh no, but I ended up not taking it. And then Golden Axe, another one of those old school.
Dude, Golden Axe was amazing. That was on that and Altered Beast were the two that I was like, I can't go this old school. Nobody's gonna remember these, man.
Just an oily, muscled up dude in a chicken and bikini armor with a giant sword and monsters and the troll. The dwarf guy is on a dinosaur or something.
Riding that little
awesome
raptor, man.
Yeah, the raptor. Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That's funny. All right, Ace. What do you got? Honorable mentions.
Obviously, Bloodborne. Bloodborne is one of my favorite games of all time. It has an iconic box art of the hunter standing in the middle of the streets of this pale, godforsaken town that does not look like a place you want to be. But when you play the game, you want to be there. It's fun. Watch Dogs is actually on my list, which I know Watch Dogs didn't land for everyone, but
I can actually picture that cover, so that's a good. I've never played the game, but I actually know what the cover looks like.
That game was fun.
Yeah, you've just got the main character, Aiden Pierce, standing in the front with his gun out in one hand. He's got his phone in the other, and you can see all the people in the background profiled on his phone, which is freaking cool. It kind of shows you everything the game has to offer.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed Origins, which is the Egyptian one, which is you have the main character walking towards the pyramid through the oasis. Absolutely beautiful and stunning cover art. Also for kind of the remakes of all the Assassin's Creed. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Can you imagine that one?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
dude. That is a good one.
Yeah. Her standing at the mouth of the cave with the wind blowing past the torch, and she's got that pickaxe. Actually, that's my favorite of the Tomb Raider remakes is Rise. And then finally, Tales of Iron. I really like Tales of Iron's cover art. It's very simple and simplistic. It's got the Mouse King Reggie with his foot on the throat of a frog with the sword pointed down.
Gotta get an animal. Gotta get a mouse,
man.
Yeah, I gotta get a rat in there. I'll post that one just because I know you guys don't know what that one looks like.
He hates them frogs.
Oh, that is cool. That looks like a hardcore child's book cover.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's for me.
All right. Well, here I'll review the lists real quick for everybody. So here we go, because we want to hear from the listeners on which team or which list they like the best. Okay, so Ace, your team is BioShock, Dishonored, Elden Ring, Majora's Mask, and Ender Lily's Quietus of the Night.
Ooh, nice.
Ryan, yours is Halo 3, Super Metroid, Battlefront 2, Breath of the Wild, and Metal Gear Solid 2. And mine is Doom, Cyberpunk 2077, Avowed, Left 4 Dead, and Diablo 2. So
Can't believe you snaked Diablo. Oh,
And you
I
still
can't believe you waited till the last
Yeah,
round.
I
I
didn't
didn't think
wait
you were
so
going to
At
pick
any
it.
point.
I didn't think you were
Oh,
going to
dude,
pick it.
come on. You know, look, you might love Diablo 2 like more than I do, but I played the heck out of some Diablo 2, man.
It's a good game.
Yeah. All right, listen, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Ryan's going to put a poll in the comments on this, so make sure you vote for who you think had the best list, so that we can get some bragging rights. You know, if you want to vote for me, that's fine. I understand. It's easily the best list out there. But while you're doing that, make sure you leave us a comment on what you think the best box cover art is that comes to mind for you. If you haven't done so already, please rate the show. Follow the show. It's the plus button, the follow button in your podcast app. If you are so inclined and you love the content that we put out 3 times a week and you want to support this show, there's a link in the episode description to take you to Patreon where you can sign up. It's very quick and easy to do. There's no commitment, and it starts as little as $5. You get a ton of perks like our pre-show, post-show content, Discord access, lots of other stuff, a shout out on the show for signing up and things like that as well. So we highly recommend you do that and support the show because it helps us do this show for everybody. All right, that's going to do it for this one, boys. Until next time, happy gaming.
Vote for me. See ya.
Would you kindly vote for me? Peace out.
Oh, that's cheating.